As you might have done before, you install Python packages using pip install. For example, if you want to install the scikit-learn package, you go into a terminal and type pip install scikit-learn. This pip install command downloads packages from an online repository called PyPy. In this case, scikit-learn is already installed, so it's just letting you know. In the remaining parts of this lesson, you're going to set up a Python package and then upload the package to PyPy. The first step is to get the package ready so that it can be pip installed locally on your computer. I'm going to show you how to set up your files so that they can be pip installed. On the left-hand side of the screen, you can see I'm in a directory containing a folder called distributions and a file called setup.py. Let's talk about the distributions folder first. Double-clicking, this folder contains the Gaussian and general distribution classes that you've already been working with. The difference is that this folder is now officially a Python package because the folder contains an init file. A package needs an init file. There's nothing new or different about the Gaussian and general distribution files except for one line. Opening Gaussian distributions.py, you can see the third line where I import the distribution class from the general distribution.py file. There's a dot in front of general distribution. This dot is required in Python 3, but if you're working in Python 2, you shouldn't need it. The init Python file, on the other hand, is new. The init file is telling Python that this folder contains a package. A package always needs to have an init file, even if the file is completely empty. The code inside the init file gets run whenever you import a package inside a Python program. In this case, the init file is importing the Gaussian class from the Gaussian distribution module. The reason I added this line is because I want to be able to import the Gaussian class directly, writing from distributions import Gaussian. You'll see what I mean in a bit. If I didn't include any code in the init file, the package would still work, but any program that uses the package would have to import the Gaussian class more indirectly with the line from distributions.Gaussian distribution import Gaussian. It's like I'm making a shortcut for importing the Gaussian class directly. Going back up one level in the directory, there's a setup.py file at the same level as the distributions folder. This file is necessary for pip installing. Pip will automatically look for this file. Opening this file, you can see the setup file contains information or metadata about the package, like the package name, version, description, etc. Okay, let's install the package. To install the package, go into a terminal and make sure you're in the directory with the setup.py file. In this case, I'm going to have to change directories and type Python package example. Okay, now I'm in the directory containing the distributions package and the setup.py file. In the terminal, type pip install dot and then hit enter. The dot tells pip to look for the setup file in the current folder. That's it. The Python package is installed. Now I can use the package in my Python code like so. I'm going to open a new terminal. Notice that I'm no longer in the Python package example folder, and it doesn't matter because we've already installed the package. So I'm going to type Python to start the Python interpreter, and then I'm going to import the Gaussian class, saying from distributions import Gaussian, and hitting enter. Okay, now I have access to the Gaussian class, so I can write something like Gaussian1 equals Gaussian class and initialize it with a mean of 10 and a standard deviation of 5. Hit enter, and now look, I can use the Gaussian class just like we were using it before. And you have access to all the methods as well. So you might ask yourself, where exactly did the package get installed to? The answer is wherever pip installs packages on your system. If you're still in a Python interpreter and type import package, like import distributions, you can then type distributions dot underscore underscore file underscore underscore, hit enter, and that'll tell you where the package is installed. That's all it takes to create and install a Python package locally. In the last part of the course, you're going to expand this package, creating a binomial distribution class. And then you can upload the package to PyPy so that anybody can download and install your package. If you decide to install this package on your local computer, you might want to create something called a virtual environment first. A virtual environment is like a silo for installing Python packages. That way, you won't be messing around with your computer's default Python installation. I'll put instructions on the next page for setting up a virtual environment.